Hey, bud. Sonar.
Catching them bugs. Get them.
If this doesn't prove Halloween is coming, I don't know what does.
Yeah, this is it.
This is such crappy quality. Oh, I just got that on video.
So let's get started with the hat. You could get this from essentially any pop-up Halloween shop, Valley Village probably, or if you know any old school detective, maybe they'll let you borrow their hat for a day. Anyways, this is necessary as the ears will be built into it. This is luckily removable though, if you do need to give it back to your detective friend, eventually. But starting off with a sheet of felt, map out the shape of the ears and cut. They can be left like this, but I want them to be adjustable and have more life to them, so I shaped wire around their outside. Filled it with pillow stuffing until it was as puffy as I wanted it to be. I hot glued the end so that I was sure none would come out and used a darker blue foam, which happens to be the very same shade because, well, I had originally done this with the foam, decided I liked the lighter blue better, and then started the process all over again with the felt. And here we are. I know that Blue has 2 dots on her ears, yes, her, so I followed that guideline, and that's about it. Basically used creative liberties, let's say, and put them in the same area in both ears with some more hot glue, and now I have 2 adjustable blue ears. Well, 1. 2 eventually. Connecting them to the hat again so that they are removable, I simply added them with some safety pins. I did try to hide these as best as possible, but honestly, if you're going out for Halloween or something like this, no one's really going to notice because it's obvious that you don't have ears coming out of your head. Anyways, I digress. Now it's makeup time because I'm going to be blue and I would rather not have everyone I see sing I'm blue in their head or out loud because I am stained. I've used a primer. Then back and forth with Alice Blue on a compact contour brush and a beauty sponge until my face, neck, and ears were all covered. And apparently my hands too. After that I took to my eyes a white primer so the colors are as vibrant as possible, blending that out with the warmth of my finger. To blend everything more into my now blue skin, I'm using a cool tone gray, which is actually my normal blending color anyways, and then a blue only a couple tones darker than the blue face that I currently have, covering my crease, some of my lid, and carrying it out into a wing. Using a darker blue in the crease and on the lid, and carrying that out as well, but not as far, basically just tapering it down with color a little bit, like a gradient. Putting a black liner on my waterline and using the same eyeshadows that I used on my lid under. The symmetry. A blue-purple multi-chrome shimmer on the inner corner, and then blending that out. Then it's lash time, which you know took me way longer than anticipated and way longer than I'm willing to show you guys. At first I use a slightly darker face paint on my brows until I realized that I actually wanted them to match my lip color, which you haven't seen yet, but you will. So I used a liquid lipstick on them after my lips. For my puppy nose, I wanted to be even more extra, so I took some of the paint off with a Q-tip and, let's say water, and stuck on some gems with liquid latex. Definitely had a time and a half doing it. Blue on the outside, pink on the inside. And finally, the dots on my face. Using a fairly dark seafoam type blue, it's a greeny blue I would say, and a powder brush, I'm spinning it around and around and around, and then using a clean brush, fading it out a little bit, basically just to taper it off slightly. It's wig time. And well, that's it. A little bit different than past Halloweens. I'm also wanting to show you guys how I take this makeup off. So let's do this thing.